ABC 15 Sonoran Living Live. Adventure. Your health. Your life. This is Sonoran Living Live.
First Lady Michelle Obama recently announced Let's Move, her campaign against childhood obesity, and a state-by-state report on the failing obesity policy finds that almost 1/3 of Arizona children ages 10 to 17 are overweight. So today, nutritionist and wellness coach Debby Pool is here with some practical steps that families can take kind of collectively to help the kids get healthier, perhaps lose a little bit of weight, and still enjoy the flavors that they already have come to know and love. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So this is not uncommon to see in children's diets. All of these things actually.
Right, exactly. Nutritionally, kids are eating a lot of empty calorie foods. That's foods that are giving lots of calories but not a lot of nutrition. And when I work with my clients, I like to show a lot of visuals to the parents and the kids so they can get a real understanding of just what they're eating. On average, kids eat about 44 to 68 teaspoons of sugar a day, which is about 3/4 of a pound of sugar. And that means in a week's time they're eating a 5-pound bag's worth of sugar, of extra sugar.
Wow.
To show you how easy it can be to do that, I've got a toaster pastry, chocolate milk, a soda pop, and some Skittles. And this just shows the added sugar that's in all of the different foods. And you can see how easy it can be to add up. These 4 foods alone is 53 teaspoons of sugar.
Wow.
So it can be a blind spot for parents. They don't realize how much they're eating.
Well, truly, and I think a lot of times you'll see these come in pairs. You'll see, the Pop-Tarts with the, the chocolate milk, or you'll see the candy with the soda pop. So,
exactly. Exactly.
So I want to kind of spend most of our attention on the healthy substitutes.
Absolutely. Parents will always ask me, what's a good source book? I always recommend, one of my favorites is the Family Nutrition book by Dr. William Sears. I always start with a good source book. That way parents can get educated on what their children really need to be eating. I also work with food swaps. One of the things I work with my clients is I help parents learn how to make healthier versions of foods that kids typically like to eat. For example, kids love pizza. So what we've done here is we've put on a whole wheat crust. We've put on...
And you made that from scratch?
Made it from scratch.
Okay.
Took about 10 minutes. It's very easy. Put on a lot of different veggies, and I put on a lean meat. I put on some chicken and some lower fat cheese. So again, you can still have pizza, just in a healthier version.
Now, why do you think that we've had to come to this point? What has changed in the way we parent and the way kids kind of, their taste buds develop that has made us have to get to this point because they're not already gravitating to that?
Right. Well, kids are eating a lot of packaged, processed, and preserved foods. They're not eating as many live and whole foods as they used to. So it's a lot more difficult for parents to get them to eat those whole foods.
There's just more temptations out there.
There's a lot more temptations out there. A lot of added sugar. Kids are getting used to added sugar, salt, and fat is really what's happening.
This is a great example of how we can make our kids just really visually get into the healthier foods.
Exactly. This is from the Dr. William Sears book. It's called a nibble tray. It's a great way to get your kids to eat fruits and vegetables. You just put a little tray together with all kinds of fruits and vegetables and some dips, and then you leave it out on the counter, and you just let them eat that and nibble on that all day, and they'll get their fruits and veggies in without having the tug-of-war at the dinner table.
Well, when I walked up, the first thing I said, of course, pregnant woman asked, well, please tell me this isn't the bad thing, because it's almost impossible to take the sweet stuff away from the kids without having a little bit of squawking from them.
Right. Actually, we're still going to have sweet treats, and what this is a healthier version of the traditional Toll House recipe. One of my clients had asked me if I could come up with a healthier version, so I made several substitutions, and I just came up with a much healthier version of a traditional favorite.
Well, thank you very much for providing at least this kind of consciousness about the obesity we have with our kids in our community and across the country, actually. And we've put all these tips on our website under the Living tab and the Food tab, so make sure you head over there. But it starts with baby steps. Go ahead and take those little steps, whether it's just the snack tray or changing your pizza up and taking off the pepperoni and just opting for the veggies. Whatever little steps you can take, it's going to benefit your family and specifically your children.